Google watching UFOs?
Need some advice, Rockhead. Make sure you get drunk or hit a stick of PCP before you go over there.
Ooh, you saw Alien? Keep shit cool. Everybody.
Yeah. Light your blunts. Get your drinks. The show's about to begin. Welcome to the Goose Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talk about the aliens, the government betrayed you. Talk about the flying saucers, seeing from the building. Higher than I'm feeling, they look rather appealing. The Goose Show.
How y'all doing? Welcome to the Goob Show. In today's video, we're going to step in the world of Louis Farrakhan as he speaks about a mother plane. Farrakhan been speaking about this for years, and it reminded me of a photo I seen a few years back. This is a satellite over Earth's orbit, and as you can see, this disc-shaped object that's sitting over the Earth looks almost the same size as, let's say, Oregon. It's huge. Is this the mother plane that he's talking about? And has this been here for years? Hey, if it's your first time in here, before we get into this video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Let's get into this video.
The mothership. They had a documentary, if you have on TV, they had a documentary that they are playing now. They are playing during the month of February, that verifies the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad concerning the presence of what they call unidentified flying objects. They are not objects from out of space. They are objects from right here on this earth, flown and mastered by superior intelligence. And these scientists came on the television talking about how they were flying their plane, and one of them was right near their wing. And then it took off at incredible speeds, doing things that no plane has ever been known to do. You know, they have to bank. This thing just shoots out, stops. I mean, look, this is unreal. At speeds they've been clocked of up to 25,000 miles per hour. Heavy, brother. One time that the scientist said the Air Force sent some of their jets up after these unidentified, they call them flying objects. They're made like little wheels. And the scientist said that when they got so close to the plane shot out a ray at them and messed up all their electronics, and they lost complete control of the plane. And the plane started falling out of the sky, and as it got further and further away from this circular plane, it gradually got control of itself, or they got control of the plane. This happened to a passenger plane. Not only army planes, but passenger planes have encountered these things. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that it's written in the Bible, in the book of Ezekiel, where Ezekiel in 595 BC had a vision of a wheel. A wheel.
They called that Ezekiel's wheel.
In the middle of a wheel, and it said it was run by the grace of God. It had eyes all around it. The wheel is not actually just a wheel up there, but it's a plane made like a wheel. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says the mother plane is made a half a mile by a half a mile, and in it there are 1,500 of these little planes. Now,
wouldn't that look like basically that picture I showed you of the satellite? That could be that big as a state or bigger.
the white man knows that they're up there, and they're not up there to play. They're up there to destroy the present world. Now, you can take it or let it alone. Well, white folks are petrified because they can't handle it. And there's nothing that they have in science or technology that will enable them to handle these planes. Now, more and more, brothers and sisters, white people are going to admit that it's their end. And before you can say that Elijah Muhammad is a liar, you're going to be seeing these planes over the major cities. Now, I'm just telling you, so when you see it, don't get crazy, don't panic.
We're not seeing them now. We're just seeing what they call drones or unidentified drones over New Jersey, different other states. We're going to see more and more of them with this war going on. I can guarantee you that, especially over nuclear installations. Watch and see.
It's your brothers. It's your people. Don't panic. Don't get excited. Oh, black people are the greatest scientists the world has ever known. You don't believe that, but it's an actual fact. White folks know it. You and I have been made the dumbest people ever to be on the earth, but we are this.
Look at this object following this plane. See, these videos are pre-AI. So when you're looking at these videos, they have nothing to do with AI because they're years before, AI was shown to us. I'm pretty sure they've had AI for a year, at least 20 years or so. Like I said, there's so much we've seen in the Jetsons cartoons or different movies from the 70s. So if they had that technology to put them in movies and cartoons, they definitely had AI technology back then, and we just figuring it out now. But as far as photos, they weren't generating AI photos back then or videos like this.
Descendants of gods. Take it or let it alone. So, beloved, when you see these planes, I mean, I've seen the little one. I'm not too anxious to see the big one. I was driving from a Savior's Day convention on the Pennsylvania Turnpike going back to Boston where I lived. And one of them came right down over the highway. Oh, man. It was such a beautiful sight. I stopped the car, jumped out and hollered. I wanted them to come back. I really wanted to get a ride, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you the truth. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad didn't make us to fear them, but he said the big one that it comes from, it's a dreadful looking thing. And can you imagine, just imagine a mechanical object made like a wheel, 1/2 a mile by a 1/2 a mile. That's 8, nearly 9 football fields long, 9 football fields wide. And you imagine something like that coming down out of the clouds. It would bust your heart just to see something like that day or night. So I can imagine how shook up white folks were when they first saw it in 1930. And if you remember the great blackout in New York City, where all the lights went out, elevators stopped, cars couldn't move, some of them. When was it? November the 9th, 1965. Were you there? Said, when the lights went out. And those who took pictures of that night up over New York City, you could see a very bright object that was no star and was no planet, had sucked up all the juice, Jim, and stopped white folks from moving. I mean, look, when you see how powerful the God is, white folks really are little children. You know, the Holy Quran, I'm going to close this off. The Holy Quran, to show you how weak your enemy that you worship is. The Quran says this: if a gnat took as much as a morsel of bread from those whom you worship besides Allah, they have not the power to call the gnat back to bring that morsel of bread. Now think over that. It says weak is the invoker and weak is the invoked. Weak is the caller and weak is he who calls. Now you know how small a gnat is? And this is supposed to be a powerful dude. And if the gnat comes down and takes a crumb from him, he don't have the power to say, come back here, gnat, and bring me my bread. But he can call you and make you and me come. Go here, go there. And like little silly servants, we obey a man that cannot make a gnat bow, and we refuse to obey God, who has the power over all things. I think we ought to rethink our position.
So, you know, it took me a minute to catch that analogy of a gnat. And I get its meaning. You know, if a gnat, this object here, could come down and take a morsel from Earth, that technology is so advanced, we couldn't do nothing about it. So I want y'all to check out this second video before I get up out of here. And once again, hit that subscribe button, man. Leave a comment down in the comment section whether you believe this or not. Y'all check out this video of multiple people talking about unidentified flying objects. Check this out.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside of the universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any more bizarre. My gosh. The Pentagon declassifying 3 videos of what they're calling unexplained aerial phenomena. It's rotating. 2 videos showing objects spotted by Navy fighter pilots during training flights in 2015.
These wheels have been seen all over the earth. A white man calls them unidentified flying objects. And they are called above top secret. They don't even talk about it, and if you see them, they try to discourage you to make you think you haven't seen them.
I've been studying.
You seem quite reserved tonight. What?
I've been studying UFOs. Did you know there are UFOs out here flying around unidentified? I'm serious. They sighted a bunch over Georgia. I've seen them at night. They have real photos of them, and the government and the people just completely seem like they don't talk about it. Actually, there are actual saucers and objects coming within our atmosphere and flying around, and people got pictures. Everybody sight the same thing in every city, the red and blue and green lights.
The UFO, basically. And it came over my house, started shining lights in our bedroom. You know what I mean? The whole neighborhood blacked out at first. And I looked out the window, looked down the block, and I seen all the power was out. First it was a white light. I thought it was a police helicopter looking for somebody outside. And then all these colored lights just started coming in the room and it was dead quiet. And the lights was changing like many colors.
Whatever it is, it's beautiful. And I know it wasn't a planet. And it's definitely not a drone. I know what I saw. I know what I feel. I know what I seen through those binoculars and everything. So it's just on y'all. Y'all just keep looking up.
Many presidents have seen them and wrote that they saw them and said that when they came to power, they would make it known, and when they got in power, they kept their mouth shut.
Every president we've had has believed in UFOs and has tried to get these files released. Jimmy Carter believed, Ronald Reagan believed, Bill Clinton tried twice to get these files released and couldn't. Hillary wanted to do it.
Did you go through the secret files, the UFO documents? Because if I was president, that'd be the first thing I did. Now that you're out of office, you can do anything you want, right?
True, yeah. But I'm not telling you.
Look, did you explore?
I can't reveal anything.
Oh, really? Because President Clinton said he did go right in, and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well, you know, that's what we're instructed to say.
When Elijah Muhammad met Master Farad Muhammad in 1931, he showed him the wheel actually in the sky. It's there now. It run by the grace of God. It was a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. It's a half a mile by a half a mile. It's like a city. It has 1,500 little wheels on it that are destructive bombing plants. Oh, I want you to listen. Well, you see, this lion ain't roaring because he don't have no backup. Whether you know it or not, I'm connected to that. It follows me wherever I go. You can read about it in Ezekiel in your Bible. Believe me, brother and sister, I'm not somebody you can take lightly. Those planes are deadly. They move at speeds that this world has never seen before. They have motion that this world has not seen. They take off, going straight up. And they can move right and left, forward and back, stop on a dime, move back, go forward.
And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that that wheel was a half a mile by a half a mile. The government knows. The astronauts that go out in space, they know, but they can't talk. But I can. And I'm telling you, sir, that before you all can make mockery of me, you'll begin seeing these little wheels over the major cities. Then what are you going to tell the people after lying to them for so long that this is swamp gas, or this is a balloon, or this is that, when you know the truth, but you lied, not you personally, but the government has lied to the American people, and in the end, the people will lose all confidence in their government as a group of liars that hide the truth from the masses of the people to keep them under control. There's a greater power in the world than the United States of America, and you soon will come to know it.
Okay, you know you're on an airplane and the flight attendant asks you to turn your cell phone off, and you like, I ain't turning my cell phone off. That don't have nothing to do with no damn airplane. Well, this is what we get. That's what happens. It gets up there, bounces around on the satellites, and blam. Just turn your damn cell phone off. Now you're gonna drive off a cliff tonight because your GPS don't work.
All right. Hey, thank y'all for stopping by, man. That is my show for today. Like I said, if you're first time here, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And please leave a comment. Until next time, I'm out.